He is Thom McKee, our current champion, whose winnings now total in cash and prizes $312,700. He is Thom's current challenger. They are in the middle of a game, and Thom's battling to save his championship. Will he succeed? We'll soon find out as from Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic Tac Dough. And now, here's our host, Wink Martindale.
Place good. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Well, welcome to our show. And really an exciting show these days with our current champion, over $300,000 in cash and prizes. Let's meet him right now.
Our current champion, whose winnings total in cash and prizes $312,700, is a pilot in the Navy. Meet Lieutenant Thom McKee. And his opponent is a computer systems analyst who spent 3 years traveling around the world. Meet Eric Krempeline.
Just saying to Eric as he walked out here, and also to Tom, it's going to be an interesting match as we continue, and I know that you're kind of anxious to get this thing underway.
Looking forward to the end of it.
We've kept you waiting long enough, Eric, so we'll move right along. Lieutenant Thom McKee with $312,700 in cash and merchandise may have met his match. However, are you nervous about this particular game, this particular show as we start, Tom?
No, not really. Not as much as what's going to happen is going to happen.
In other words, perhaps you were even more nervous the first time you ever came out here.
Much more.
Well, let's see what happens as we get this game underway once again. You'll remember last show the game was interrupted and time ran out. We had to stop. These were the categories for the questions. Our questions were built around Spirit of '76, television stars, foreign authors, dropouts, Japan, numbers, comic strips, world literature, and famous lovers. Here's what the board looked like when we ended the last show. 3 O's for Eric, 2 X's on the board for Tom. In the pot, $1,100 at this point. Now, as we begin, first, we shuffle. 4 boxes left. We see foreign authors, dropouts, numbers, in Japan. Tom, as our champion, you select first.
Not my favorite wink, but I have to go with foreign authors in the top left of block.
All right, foreign authors is the subject. Tom, if you answer this question correctly, you will have a diagonal block of Eric. And here is the question in that category. The English author Charles Dodgson wrote the books Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass under a famous pen name. For a block, what was it?
Lewis Carroll.
Yes, for a block. So an X goes in the box, famous authors. We add another $200 to the pot. It's now worth $1,300. Gentlemen, there are 3 boxes left. As you can see, the categories in those boxes can decide who wins and who loses. Let's move them around. TV stars, foreign authors, and world literature. Eric?
It's not my favorite either, but I'll try TV stars, please.
Television stars in the top center of the board. And Eric, here is your question. First, take a look at this picture, please. In a popular series, this actor portrays a spaceman whose far-out adventures take place in the 25th century. Name this actor's television role.
Buck Rogers.
Yes, that is correct. The actor, by the way, is Bill Gerard as Buck Rogers. Put an O in the box, TV stars. Add another $200 to the pot. That takes us up to $1,500. We're down now to 2 boxes. The categories in them will decide what happens to you in this game. Let's shuffle.
Okay, let's try foreign authors in the bottom center, Wink.
Bottom center on foreign authors. Tom, if you answer this question correctly, we will have a tie game. Here's the question. This English novelist and social critic wrote about a totalitarian society in his classic novel, 1984, and satirized communism in his book, Animal Farm. For a tie game, name him.
Orwell.
Right, George Orwell for a tie game. Well, Tom, the way the game started, as you well know, had you missed the first question on the show, that would not have given you that diagonal block. And perhaps if Eric had answered the next question and gone for that position on the board, he would have become our new champion. However, you did pull it out. We have a tie situation between you two now. We have $1,700 in the pot. And shortly, we'll show you 9 new categories and start all over again, if our hearts will take it. We'll get back to our second game between these two phenomenal players in a moment. Every time a champion on Tic Tac Dough defeats 5 opponents, he wins a special prize. Tom has won 8 of them, and Jay Stewart's going to tell us what I'm talking about, as if you didn't know.
For your driving pleasure, it's a brand new car.
All right, let's get back to the business at hand now. With $1,700 in the pot, here are 9 new categories for you two to select from. Take a letter, sleuths, maps of states, dans and dons, women in film, the 70s, strange facts, physics, and mythology. Tom, champion goes first, so select, please.
Let's try women in film in the center box, Wink.
In the center box, it's worth $300 to the pot, Tom, and as you know, you have some extra time to think about your answer. In the film classic, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, 2 of Hollywood's top actresses play aging sisters who live in seclusion. Name the 2 actresses who starred in the film. Here's your extra time. Tom, I want the names of the 2 actresses who starred in the film Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
Betty Davis was one.
That's correct.
And I don't know, Shirley Booth is the only guess I have. I don't know.
No, it's Joan Crawford. Betty Davis and Joan Crawford starred in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Still $1,700 in the pot. Let's move the categories around on the board. Eric?
I'll try take a letter in the center, please.
In the center box, take a letter. Again, it's a 2-parter. Eric, I'll give you some extra time for your answer. Your letter is H. H. I'll describe 2 musical instruments whose names begin with the letter H, and you name them. 1, this keyboard instrument was the forerunner of the piano. 2, this small reed instrument is sometimes referred to as a mouth organ. Think about that. Eric, the letter is H. First, this keyboard instrument was the forerunner of the piano.
That's a harpsichord.
That's right. To put an O in the center box, this small reed instrument is sometimes referred to as a mouth organ.
Harmonica.
Yes, that's it. Good for the center box. So an O goes in the center in the category Take a Letter. $300 goes into the pot. It's now worth $2,000 as we shuffle. And we're back to Lieutenant Thom McKee.
Wink, why don't we try the 70s in the lower right?
The 1970s. The subject question is this. In May of 1975, the troops of this Southeast Asian country captured the American merchant ship, the Mayaguez. The U.S. later mounted an unsuccessful rescue attempt. Name the country whose troops seized the Mayaguez.
Cambodia.
Right. Put an X in that box. An X goes there in the 70s. Another $200 in the pot. Let's move the categories around with $2,200 to play with.
I'll try physics in the center bottom, please.
Bottom center on physics. Eric, when this French scientist and his wife discovered radium in 1898, it laid the foundation for future research and development in nuclear physics. Name this famous couple.
Curie.
Right. Marie and Pierre Curie. An O goes in that box. Another 200 in the pot. Let's move the categories again. Tom.
Didn't do too well, but I'll have to go with women in film again in the top center.
All right, women in film. Try it again, Tom. Here is your question. Answer this correctly, and you'll block Eric vertically on the board. This beautiful actress has appeared in several films, including The Wind and the Lion and Getting Straight, and was nominated for an Oscar for her role in the movie Starting Over. For a block, name her.
Starting over.
Candice Bergen. The late Edgar Bergen's daughter, Candice Bergen, fine actress.
know.
Still $2,400 in the pot as we shuffle the categories. And there they are, Eric.
After a lot of soul searching, I'll try the 70s, top center.
Took a lot of time to think about it,
Yes,
huh?
it did.
The 1970s. And Eric, for all of us, especially for Tom, the moment of truth is here. If you answer this question correctly, you will become our new champion on Tic Tac Dough, and you will have $2,600 to show for it. Here's the question. In February of 1974, heiress Patricia Hearst was kidnapped by a radical political group that was known by its 3 initials. For Tic Tac Dough, the championship, and $2,600, what are those 3 initials?
SLA.
You win! We have a new champion. Symbionese Liberation Army, SLA. Eric, our congratulations to you.
Thank you, Wink.
Quite an accomplishment. 3 big O's vertically on the board, and a new champion takes over. What perhaps could be another long reign. Who knows? Time will tell. You have $2,600 to show for your efforts, Eric, and you have accomplished what the other 43 challengers could not. It happened on day number 46 for Tom here on Tic Tac Dough. Well, Jenny, you joined him there and you gave him a big hug, and I don't blame you. You've got to be real proud of you,
You can't
hubby.
complain at all.
I hope not. Are you complaining?
No.
You played 88 games. You missed 32 questions all total out of 385. And you were on, as I mentioned, 46 shows. Ladies and gentlemen, that is quite an accomplishment, is it not? Of course, you're already in the Guinness Book of World Records, and you sort of set a hallmark for contestants to follow on this show and all other game shows, Tom. What is your reaction to all of this now? You have to have a few thoughts that perhaps are wheeling through your mind at this moment after becoming sort of a fixture on Tic Tac Dough.
Well, I tell you, Wink, I'd like to thank God and my parents for bringing me up the right way, and Jenny for coming up here and picking number 7 all the time to start the games off, and the Navy for allowing me to come. And I don't know, I told Eric when it was all over, I said, I feel more relief than anything else, because
The strain is something that kind of gets
there.
to you after a while.
It's there. It's kind of a relief to be done and know that's it.
No more trips to Los Angeles.
Yeah, no more trips to Los Angeles. I'd rather stay down in San Diego.
You had Los Angeles for a while, huh?
Oh, geez.
Well, Tom, you've been a marvelous contestant. Obviously, you have done what nobody else has ever been able to do on any game show, and that is win all this money and all of these prizes. And you've conducted yourself marvelously, and I'm sure that you've had a lot of fans at home watching Tic Tac Dough, as well as the audiences who have seen you do your thing here on our show. And to you and Jenny, you both celebrated recently your first wedding anniversary. May I wish you both the very best. Godspeed. Spend it wisely and well. And here's to years of happiness to you both.
Thank you very much, Wink.
We'll be back for our bonus game in just a moment. Thank you, Jay. First things first, Thom McKee was not hard to pronounce, but Eric, I want you to, give me the pronunciation of your last name. If you're going to be around here a while, I better learn this.
Well, the full pronunciation is Hans-Erik Oskar Kreppelin, but it's Hans Kreppelin in English, or Eric Kreppelin I go by.
Would you mind if we just made that Tom Jones or
That's
Bill?
fine.
Hey, Eric,
Just make
again,
the check out, right?
congratulations. During that break, he said, gee, it's a nice feeling to be over here in this position. X-rated position. That means championship. Eric, let's see if you can beat the dragon. First time. Here we go. X-rated, so to speak. Kind of scoot right around here. There we go. Surely you've seen this board before. First time you've been this close to it, though, Eric. Behind the numbers are various amounts of money, a tick, a tack, and a dragon. It was always there somewhere. Reach $1,000 or more, or get the tick and the tack, and you'll win a prize package. Now, You've had the good fortune to become our new champion on Tic Tac Dough, and once again, Lady Luck is smiling, and Jay Stewart's going to tell us what she's smiling about.
Well, first, Eric, pack up all your good luck charms in this beautiful new luggage. Gateway Luggage, a collection of totes, Pullmans, and carry-on luggage in smart designer styles for today's carry-on style of air travel, furnished by Canny Marketing Services. Then rub your rabbit's foot and try your luck in the casinos of Las Vegas. Yes, we'll fly you to Las Vegas, Nevada's largest city, with its large, luxurious gambling casinos, busy nightlife, elaborate shows that attract visitors from all parts of the world. And you'll enjoy a round-trip flying holiday for two via Western Airlines to Las Vegas, America's favorite playground. Western offers more flights daily to Las Vegas than any other airline. Western Airlines, the only way to fly. And while there, you'll have an exciting 7-day vacation at the Frontier Hotel in Las Vegas, where you'll enjoy fine dining, name entertainment in the music hall showroom, furnished by the Frontier Hotel in Las Vegas. And finally, Eric, you've heard of the luck of the Irish. Well, you'll be lucky enough to discover it for yourself when we send you to Ireland. Yes, you'll enjoy a fascinating 9-day tour of the Emerald Isle. In this historical land of lakes and greenery, you'll enjoy the charm of Dublin's fair city, Blarney Castle, the lakes of Killarney, the panoramic ring of Kerry, and Galway Bay. This Irish vacation is furnished by CIE Tours International. And Eric, this lucky package is worth, in cash and prizes, over $3,650.
Win this package, Eric. Remember, avoid the dragon, you lose everything. Get the tick and the tack, and you automatically get the dough. Let's shuffle them around, cover them up, and start calling out numbers.
Well, I'd like to get the first number from my sister, who has been calling me up every night with questions.
All right, who do you have in the audience besides your sister?
Well, I have my parents, my sister, her 2 children, my niece's boyfriend, and a friend of my nephew.
You got the whole second row, I think.
That's
there,
right.
Huh? She's really been putting you through it, huh?
Every night I get this phone call. She's asked me every question that's been on Tic Tac Dough and the Joker as well, and she makes up questions at work.
All right, what number does she want you to take?
2.
Number 2, all right. Little Deuce, top center on the board. What do we find? For Eric behind number 2, good number? 400, yeah. I'll take that, won't you?
Yeah, sure.
Who's next, Eric?
Karen.
Karen. 6. Number 6? All right, right over here. Middle center on the board on the far right side. To go with $400, what do we find? Tick. Add it to tack, and you know what that means.
Number 4.
Number 4, okay. Behind number 3, before number 5 in the center. Number 4, what do you have? 600 attack. You got it. Hello. Lady Luck smiling on you, no doubt. He's traveled all over the world, but he says never been to Ireland. How does that happen to be?
Well, I was in England and Scotland, but it just never turned out that we got to Ireland.
You didn't get to call out a number either. Where do you think the dragon was located?
Number 5.
Number 5, no doubt in your mind?
No doubt.
Let's look behind number 5, just to see, just for the fun of it. $300. Where was the dragon? Let's take a look. 1, 3, 7, 8, 9. Somebody said 8. Nobody said 1. What do you think? At least I didn't hear anybody say 1. Well, you are perhaps on your way to a winning streak. We're going to find out now. I will remind you that your winnings, including this package and your trip to Ireland, comes to a total not a bad beginning, $6,250 in cash and merchandise. Again, congratulations. You get over there, Eric, meet a new player. All right, Jay Stewart, who's next?
From Manchester, Massachusetts, he's a computer systems analyst whose favorite pastime is playing golf. Meet Charles McCarthy.
Charlie McCarthy. Wouldn't you just know it? You look so much different sitting on Edgar Bergen's knee in those great days.
Oh, wink. I've heard that before.
Guess I'm the one that looks more like a dummy right now. Tell me about your golf game, Charles. You pretty good?
No, but I play 2 or 3 times a week, and I've played in Europe at some of the courses like St. Andrews.
Sounds like you are one who takes golf pretty seriously.
I like golf, but I think it brings out the worst in people.
I used to have a regular game I played of golf with a friend, and would you play with someone who sneakily moved a ball?
No, I don't think so.
Neither would my friend. So we never play golf anymore, but occasionally, on rare occasions. We'll find out if we have time to play our game in just a moment. Got to say once again, Thom McKee was a marvelous champion, over $312,000 in cash and prizes, and I think very honestly that I had a tendency from time to time to lose sight of the fact that that young man was only 25 years of age, and usually, you know, knowledge is gained through years of being around on this earth. 25 years old, and that's not to minimize what you have been able to do, Eric. I want to congratulate you And I want to wish you well. And Charlie, we'll see you first thing. I promise you, if you'll come back on the next show, we'll get a game underway.
Okay, great.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Please be with us for the next edition of Tic Tac Dough. Bye-bye.
Some bird-fighting contestants will receive some of the following: Raid Wasp and Hornet Killer. It kills wasps and hornets in their nests from up to 12 feet away. Also, Deep Woods Off, the insect repellent that protects against extra tough mosquitoes and biting flies. Plus, Pledge gives your furniture a clean, clear, more beautiful shine. Try Pledge, brings out the beauty every time you dust. Also, introducing Popsicle's new Good and Puddin'. Real honest to goodness pudding frozen on a stick. The only pudding in the world that's Popsicle too. Plus, liquid soaps from Gojo. Le Soap, rich, lathering, and moisturizing. And Top Soap with extra cleaning power to tackle the dirtiest hands.
Tic Tac Dough is a Jack Berry and Dan Enright production.